is News 3 Now at 6.
Thank you for joining us. We've been getting used to the sunshine, but today it's a little gloomy.
And we have some shower and storm chances tonight. Let's check your first warn forecast. Here's Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti. Gary?
Eric, right now things are pretty quiet across southern Wisconsin. We will see a line of showers and thunderstorms move through the southern part of the state in the mid to late evening hours. Live view from the Edgewater Sky Cam in downtown Madison shows cloudy skies. There are a few breaks in the overcast, though. But out to the west of us, a tornado watch is in effect for parts of southeastern Minnesota, northeastern Iowa, and far west central Wisconsin. You can see some thunderstorms developing around Waterloo, then extending northward to just east of the Twin Cities. Right now, nothing happening around southern Wisconsin, but to the north and west, some strong to severe thunderstorms have moved from near Faribault, Minnesota, up toward Hudson, Wisconsin. Those are weakening because the air is cooler there. Right now, high temperatures today generally in the low to mid 60s through southern Wisconsin. 67 was the high in Boscoville for one of the warmer readings around. Madison still at our high for the day of 61. It's possible we could go up another degree or two before the cold front comes through with the thunderstorms. Also, there are some strong wind gusts, the 25 to 30 mile per hour range. There are wind advisories to our south. It's possible some of these thunderstorms could bring some gusty winds as they roll on through. So most of the rain will be over with by midnight. Temperatures will drop off into the upper 30s by tomorrow morning. Tomorrow we're back to sunshine, but it won't be quite as mild. Still be breezy with a high temperature of 51 degrees. But I'll take a look at the prospects for some strong thunderstorms in just a few minutes in the main forecast.
You've probably heard about sore arms after getting the COVID shot, or maybe even felt it yourself. But some people who are getting the Moderna vaccine are reporting rashes.
Doctors are calling it COVID arm. Our Jamie Perez shares more about what it is and what you can do if you get it.
A new reaction from the Moderna vaccine is something doctors are hearing more and more about.
Raised, sometimes hard, sometimes hot, redness around the site that got injected.
UW Health's Dr. Bill Hartman said it's not something to be concerned about. It's more of a nuisance for those who get it.
Really more of like a sensitivity reaction. It's not something that we're concerned about in terms of persons having like an anaphylactic reaction or even a hyper acute sensitivity reaction.
The New England Journal of Medicine posted numerous photos of what some of the rashes look like. Doctors say that it should go away on its own after about a week, but if you want some relief now, you can apply a hot or cold compress to the affected area.
You hear one or two a day, but out of the number of reactions, or excuse me, the number of injections that are being done, it's still a very low percentage.
Hartman said the reaction can sometimes migrate to the other arm, but it typically only shows up at the site of injection.
Do you know why this is only happening with the Moderna vaccine and not the others?
I don't think we have a good explanation as to why it's only happening with the Moderna vaccine. And even in the people that are getting the Moderna vaccine, it's typically only being seen in people under 60 years old.
The rash usually only appears after the first dose of the Moderna vaccine. Hartman said this should not stop people from getting the vaccine or their second dose of Moderna. For News 3 Now, I'm Jamie Perez.
Other symptoms like fever, chills, muscle aches, and pain at the site of injection are also common symptoms that are experienced by all three of the COVID vaccines.
10.8% of Wisconsinites have completed their vaccination series. 19% of people have gotten at least one dose, including 63% of people in the 65 and older age group. In Dane County, 14% of people are fully vaccinated. Almost 22% of residents have gotten at least one shot, including 76% of people 65 and older. In addition to the mass vaccination effort for teachers and school staff at the Align Energy Center, more educators in our area are receiving the COVID-19 vaccine.
I'm feeling really good. I am excited that this happened. It's been a long wait, but also just knowing I'm not doing this for myself. I'm doing it for others too, when it comes to not just my family, but my students and their health.
Our Lady Queen of Peace School is hosting a vaccination clinic today. SSM Health is vaccinating more than 260 Madison area diocese teachers. Queen of Peace is in the process of a phased return to the classroom. Happening next week, middle schoolers will be returning to school 4 days a week.
Madison's VA hospital is expanding the number of veterans who are eligible for the COVID-19 vaccine.
Veterans of any age under VA care can now get their shot. Gabriela Becerra joins us from the vaccination clinic and explains what those signing up should know.
A lot more veterans can come here to the VA hospital's new cancer center. It's temporarily being used for COVID-19 vaccinations. They should receive a call, text, or email when it's their turn to sign up. Doctors assure veterans like Stephen Hovel the COVID-19 vaccine is safe.
It was a question whether I was going to do it or not. I've got a couple of buddies that are not going to get it. They don't want to get it.
Now Hovel is waiting to get his second shot today, but already knows what he wants to do once it's done.
Taking this dumb thing off.
More than 20,000 COVID-19 vaccines went to Madison's VA hospital. Chief of Staff Alan Bridges says they've used 96% of them. He says now it's time to invite even more veterans to make an appointment.
This helps not only our veterans be protected from COVID, but also puts the general public in a more safe environment.
Veterans of all ages using VA care come to this temporary vaccine clinic at the hospital. Here, they'll get a shot in a private room.
We've had phone calls going out to veterans. We've had texts going out to veterans. We've had emails going out to veterans.
Bridges says the next step would be for Congress to allow his hospital to vaccinate others not on VA care.
We can help the public sector in allowing them to use vaccine for others.
Others is what Hovel actually enjoys about this process. The chance to meet friends old and new in a waiting room that could welcome more people soon.
I went there by myself. I came home by myself. And I left a lot of buddies there when I left. And so it's kind of, touching base.
There are many different factors that might qualify you for VA care, and we'll have a link to that information on our website, channel3000.com.
Thank you, Gabby. Across Wisconsin, health officials confirm 516 new COVID cases today. That is above the 7-day rolling average of 388. 14 more people have died.
President Biden's $1.9 trillion COVID relief bill has cleared its final hurdle on Capitol Hill. The bill passed the House on a party line vote, approving the Senate's changes to the bill, including narrowing eligibility for stimulus checks and taking out the House-approved federal minimum wage increase. It will include direct payments of up to $1,400 per person to families earning less than $160,000 a year and individuals who earn less than $80,000. The bill also includes a $300 weekly federal boost to unemployment benefits through September 6th. And Republicans in the state legislature want more oversight on how some of that money is spent. In a bill clearing one state committee today, they would require the governor to submit a plan for how he plans to spend that federal aid. Right now, Wisconsin state and local governments are slated to get $5.7 billion.
It's not blazing a trail. It's not something that's a crazy new idea. This is being done in other states.
We feel it's important to have legislative input into the process, to give our say, to represent our areas of the state, our constituents, and give that oversight.
The governor's spokesperson said this bill, as it stands, has no chance at the governor's desk, saying Wisconsinites, quote, can't afford to wait around for the legislature.
Next at 6, the city of Madison and Dane County are taking a new approach to preventing community violence. Over the past year, Dane County, specifically Madison, set record numbers for gun violence and tied a record for homicides. Mayor Satya Rhodes Conway says the focus shifts to stopping the issues before they can even happen. As for how to do that, Public Health Madison Dane County created a new violence prevention roadmap. It's a 5-year plan to reduce violence through steps like data collection and community involvement. The trial for the 18-year-old accused of killing 2 Kenosha protesters and wounding a 3rd has been pushed back by 7 months and could be delayed longer. Kyle Rittenhouse's trial was scheduled to begin on March 29th, but both sides told a judge today they need more time to prepare. The new start date is November 1st. Coming up next at 6, a nonprofit that helps families develop their home library needs community support to get things up and running in a brand new space that's 5 times the size they had before. We'll share how you can support the Madison Reading Project next.
Save big on quality Smith Brothers furniture at Wanakee Furniture ETC, the #1 Smith Brothers dealer in the nation. That's right, per square footage, we sell more Smith Brothers than anyone else. So let our design experts customize a look for you during the Smith Brothers factory authorized sale at Wanakee Furniture ETC.
Never worry about running out of hot water with a new Richmond water heater from Menards. Richmond has a complete line to suit your needs, like natural gas and LP models, electric water heaters, energy-saving hybrid water heaters, and tankless whole house water heaters. Get your new water heater today and save with 11% off all Richmond water heaters. Get everything you need for your projects and more right now at Menards.
Save big money 2016 or 17 Ford Escape starting at $10,995 or $175 per month.
That's right. You can buy a 2016 or 17 Ford Escape only for $10,995 or $175 per month.
Don't miss out on these huge spring deals with over 500 vehicles in stock.
So just hurry in today and ask for my sister, Crystal the Pistol Gobin.
Or my brother, Dealing Donovan Gobin.
You gotta go to Gobin, GobinCars.com.
You may not know them. The coffee shop owner who knows your order. The couple who saves your seats. The family down the street who greets you with a smile. They've been there for you. Now you can be there for them. Donate today and help our friends and neighbors keep their power on.
Save big on quality Smith Brothers furniture at Wanakee Furniture ETC, the #1 Smith Brothers dealer in the nation. That's right, per square footage, we sell more Smith Brothers than anyone else. So let our design experts customize a look for you during the Smith Brothers factory authorized sale at Wanakee Furniture ETC.
A local literacy program is asking for community support to expand its services. The Madison Reading Project has been growing since 2013. Last month, staff and volunteers packed up thousands of books and moved them to a new building on Madison's south side. The nonprofit provides books to help Dane County families grow their home libraries, and it distributes books to teachers and community centers. Madison Reading Project takes book donations, and staff also write grants to purchase brand new books, allowing the nonprofit to stock specific books that their community partners need.
We pay a lot of attention to, the characters, making sure the cultural and linguistic diversity is represented, making sure that we have books for families that speak other languages.
The organization is looking to raise $75,000 to support the new book center. For information on how to donate or how to get involved, visit MadisonReadingProject.com.
Girl Scout cookie sales in the Madison area begin this Saturday, March 13th. Some local troops have paired up with Megan's Custom Framing and will be setting up shop right outside the storefront. The small business serves as a gallery to support local artists, but owner Megan Wigshin is opening the store to Girl Scout troops. She says she understands sales may be hard for the girls this year.
This was just kind of a step further for us to be able to kind of help a whole different group of kids or people and allow them just to, use our storefront a little different than what might usually be used.
Girl Scout troops will be outside Megan's Custom Framing every Friday and Saturday, and the sales will continue until April 17th. For more information, you can visit Megan's Custom Framing Instagram or Facebook page.
And still ahead at 6, the need for nonprofit services has grown during the pandemic, but have community donations kept up? We're looking at how the Susan G. Komen Foundation is faring after having to switch its large fundraising walk to virtual. And after showers move through tonight, we'll have more sunshine. Gary will have all the details in your First Warn forecast.
Tonight on CBS, an all-new night of television, beginning with Tough as Nails at 7, followed by SEAL Team at 8 and SWAT at 9. Then get a complete wrap-up of the day's news on News 3 Now at 10.
Get ready to save. This weekend, the Ashley Home Store off the Beltline in Madison is hosting a massive warehouse liquidation sale. Save as much as 90% off store-wide. Shop clearance items, floor samples, special buys, and more. Friday through Monday only at Ashley Home Store.
Attic Angel Community has earned a reputation as the one and only. But what's so memorable to the people who live here?
It's good local heart. Interesting friends.
The view from my window.
Continuing education.
The food.
The amazing art studio.
Happy hour.
There are many reasons to love Attic Angel Community, but there's just one Attic Angel.
From working out to catching up, and of course, game night. Your home is the foundation for all of life's awesome moments. This is Tom Coyle. My family and I say thank you. We're proud to be a part of this community for 76 years. During our anniversary event, standard carpet installation is just $76. Carpet one room or your whole house, and we'll install it for only $76. Coyle Carpet One Floor and Home, locally owned and operated since 1945.
Joe believes we overcome barriers like addiction together. His funding of recovery coaches has saved lives and makes us all safer.
Joe knows the past year was hard, and his small business partnership with Dane Buy Local gave us an opportunity to keep our dreams alive.
Thank you, Joe Farisi, for putting a high priority on water quality, conservation, and prairie restoration.
Thank you, Joe, for believing in second chances and the best in all of us.
Thank you, Joe, for appreciating local food and supporting small family businesses.
Over 10 years ago, we made a promise to redefine everything a truck can be. And while we've made good on that promise by winning back-to-back Motor Trend Truck of the Year awards, the work is never done.
During Ram Truck Month, hurry in and get 0% APR financing for 72 months, plus $4,000 total bonus cash on the 2021 Ram 1500. Visit ram.com and see your local Ram dealer today.
Friday through Monday, shop the massive warehouse liquidation sale at the Ashley Home Store off the Beltline. Save up to 90% off furniture, mattresses, and appliances while they last. Bring your truck and trailer because everything must go. Only at Ashley Home Store off the Beltline. You are watching News 3 Now at 6.
1 year into the pandemic, many families in a tough financial spot themselves are still prioritizing the idea of giving.
But while donations are up at many pandemic-related charities, others are really struggling. As Christina Laurie found out, where people are giving hinges on two things: personal connection and in-person opportunities.
I believe in relationships are relationships.
And for Kendall Richards, president of the Madison-based company All Comfort Services, relationships are the root of everything.
You treat people with respect, how they want to be treated.
That philosophy fuels Kendall's life at work, at home, and especially when it comes to giving back.
You know, sometimes I need to be turned off by others, and sometimes I need to be turned off by myself.
Kendall has committed to wearing this head-turning, hair-raising wig everywhere for 1 month to raise money and awareness for Susan G. Komen in honor of his grandma, who fought and beat breast cancer in her 70s. It's just one example of innovation during this pandemic.
It's been devastating.
Komen was among the first local nonprofits to call off its biggest event in 2020, the annual More Than Pink Walk. The organization tried a virtual walk last fall, but that brought in less than half of what it usually raises.
And that translates directly into lost services for women that live in Wisconsin.
Fidelity Charitable is seeing similar effects across the board. While the highest income earners were 20% more likely to give last year, 2/3 of total donors either decreased or stopped volunteering, citing a lack of in-person events.
There are a group of individuals that can still give, and they have very generously.
People like Kendall and organizations like Komen say the opportunities are there, and they hope you'll consider donating to a cause that's important to your family.
Everyone gives in a different way and has different organizations that they want to give to. This is just one that I support.
And if you're able and willing to help Kendall reach his individual fundraising goal of $10,000 for Susan G. Komen, you can find his story on our website, channel3000.com, and I put a link to how you can donate. Right now, he's at $8,000, so together I know we can get him there. Reporting in Madison, for News 3 Now, I'm Christina Laurie.
Well, some showers and possible storms in the forecast tonight. Gary joins us with the forecast.
Well, the first batch of storms moved south of the Twin Cities, now is weakening as it pushes into cooler air over west central Wisconsin. Some of these storms producing hail. There were tornado warnings out for those storms earlier. Now we're starting to see more development down toward Waterloo, Iowa. This is actually part of a line of thunderstorms which is developing from west central Wisconsin through eastern Iowa and down into southern Iowa. There is a tornado watch in effect until 8 p.m. to the west of us. I think the severe weather threat here is going to be pretty limited, mainly because of the fact that as these storms move eastward, temperatures will start to cool down a little bit, and it'll be mainly the wind fields that will just energize the storms. The highest risk, the slight risk area, is across western Wisconsin, southeastern Minnesota, and northeastern Iowa. There's a marginal risk about as far east as Madison. The tornado threat mainly out to the west of us. Now the storms are forming a line. The wind threat will probably be the main risk for us as it pushes eastward into southern Wisconsin, but even then, those storms will be weakening. They'll probably reach the Madison area between about 8 and 10 o'clock tonight and be pretty much out of southern Wisconsin by early tomorrow morning. And you can see even the hail threat is staying out to the west of us. On future track, here's that line of showers and thunderstorms developing. This is by 9 o'clock. You can see it's just out to the west of Madison, and it moves through pretty quickly. By midnight, it's already through the Milwaukee area, and then skies clear out after that. Farther to the north, precipitation is in the form of snow. So you have a storm system that brings a severe weather threat to southeastern Minnesota, winter storm warnings and winter weather advisories for northern Minnesota and far northwestern Wisconsin, where as much as 6 inches or more of snow could fall, at least through the arrowhead of Minnesota. There are also wind advisories to our south and to our north. The stronger winds are going to pick up later on tonight to our north. Right now, they're occurring across Iowa and Minnesota. We're seeing some wind gusts in the 35 to 40 mile per hour range, or even a little bit higher. That'll start dying down later on tonight. It's caused by a big contrast in temperatures. Still in the 60s here, Twin Cities in the 40s, and temperatures are around freezing over the eastern Dakotas. Live view from the Edgewater Skycam. Cloudy skies here, a few breaks in the overcast. High today 61, just shy of the record of 66, and our low of 48 is 8 degrees above our average high temperature for this time of year. But as the storm revs up, here's the cold front that'll be moving eastward. Behind it, the temperatures turn colder, so we're going to see a drop-off in temperatures later on tonight. But tomorrow, the sunshine will kind of compensate for that. There's a little surge of moisture that's fueling these thunderstorms, but that will move eastward pretty quickly through the overnight hours. So showers and a few thunderstorms this evening, then partly cloudy and colder overnight with a low temperature of 38. Tomorrow, we're back to mostly sunny skies. It'll still be breezy, not quite as mild, a high temperature of 51. And as we look at future track, you can see that line of showers and storms moving to southwestern Wisconsin by 8 o'clock. By midnight, it's already east of Madison, and temperatures will be cooling down into the upper 30s and lower 40s by morning. Rainfall amounts will be limited, probably less than 1/4 of an inch because of the fast movement of the storms. After that, temperatures more seasonal through the weekend. We'll see a chance for some light rain on Monday and maybe again Thursday afternoon. But other than that, should be mainly dry weather for about the next 10 days.
And coming up in sports, the Badgers shine during their pro day this morning. Why they say they weren't feeling any pressure with the NFL's eyes watching. That's next on News 3 Now.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
There are endless ways to see the world. But when it comes to actually getting there and experiencing every soul-changing corner of it, there's only one. The Jeep Cherokee.
Right now, get 0% APR financing for 84 months or $4,750 total cash allowance on select 2021 Jeep Cherokee models.
I can't take it anymore. It's time for a change. Buy one window, get one free? Perfect.
I can change, honey.
Not you. These drafty old windows.
Oh.
It's time for a change. Buy one window, get one free from Feldco.
Buy one, get one free, and soon. Call now.
For quality windows, siding, and doors, call 866 for Feldco.
How to change the way you pizza. Step 1, grab a delicious Papa Murphy's pizza. Step 2, bake. Step 3, chow down on the deliciousness. Right now, get the cheeseburger pizza for just $10. Papa Murphy's.
Don't let uneven surfaces slow down your shoveling next winter. Let Concrete Lifting Technologies raise up your uneven pavement. Our minimally intrusive procedure uses polyurethane to level sunken concrete and provide a level surface. Why replace your concrete when you can lift it? For a free quote, call Concrete Lifting Technologies today.
Aren't you tired of being tired? Shop Denver Mattress today and get all the Z's you need. And during the wall-to-wall sale, check out the Summit Firm Easy on the Wallet for only $249.99. Save up to $100 on the Doctor's Choice lineup, America's #1 rated mattress. Or get a free $300 gift when you purchase a new Tempur-Pedic. Plus 4 years no interest and free shipping right to your door. Say goodbye to tossing and turning and hello to a better night's sleep. Only at Denver Mattress.
Hi,
Hi, folks. Thursday morning in the 608, Josh Spreiter is lacing up the skates and catching up with the Madison Speed Skaters Club. And Chris Reese is talking about a return to snow in his first warn forecast. We'll see you starting at 4:30.
NFL teams made the trip to Madison to take in Wisconsin's Pro Day, where the Badgers did what they do: post PRs, run fast, and jump high with the hopes of catching the eye of a team. This year, though, there was a little more added pressure on how the guys performed. Remember, the NFL didn't hold a combine, so today was their one shot at showing they're ready to play at the next level.
Once the opportunity arises and it's just there in the moment, you don't think about that anymore, and you just got to do what you prepared for so long. Like, this is your opportunity, this is your one time to let it all go, and you got to cut everything else out and just do your best. You know, I've prepared a long time for this, and I just performed my best. So yeah, I was a little nervous, but once the time came, it all goes away.
After his performance at the Senior Bowl and yesterday's Pro Day, Quinn Meyers' draft stock is on the rise. But the UW Whitewater standout isn't using all his new notoriety to help himself. Instead, he's given back to a former coach and his family.
Some of these one-on-ones. Watch this.
From the Senior Bowl,
he did this time and time again,
to his Canadian wilderness workouts.
You only get so strong with, propane tanks and stuff, but it was what I had.
You could say the legend of the gut has grown.
Nobody really knew who I was before going into the Senior Bowl, but I can guarantee you that, the 13 months or a year leading up to that, I was working my butt off every day. So, I wouldn't say nothing really changed, for me. It was just cool to have everybody now see what I've, been working on for so long.
Roll those hips, go.
And with his new belly brand following, Quinn Meyers has shifted the attention off of him and to a cause: Hugs for Elena.
I was able to kind of make a cool shirt and, give the proceeds and give back to a coach that, meant a lot to me in high school.
That coach was his O-line coach at Hartford Union. But really, it's his daughter that Meyers wants to help.
She really is an inspiration to me.
With any Belly of the Beast gear purchased, everything goes straight to Elena Shelsta and her family's fight in finding a cure for her rare form of GLUT1.
It's just cool to be able to take some of the stuff that I was able to, gain from the Senior Bowl, the little bit of the popularity and the following I've been able to get, and then kind of push that towards Elena.
And for the fourth time in his career, Cole Caulfield has been honored by the Big Ten. The conference named the Badger forward their first star of the week after his 4-point performance against Michigan State, which led Wisconsin to a Big Ten championship. And guys, if you want one of those shirts, I'm going to put a link on our website. Go buy a shirt and help out a good cause.
Yeah, he's helping a good cause. Man, he just looks like an offensive lineman in the NFL, doesn't he? He just looks the part. Wish him the best of luck. Gary, quick final check.
Yes, the thunderstorms are rolling through northeastern Iowa. They'll be through southern Wisconsin over the next few hours.
All right, we'll update it throughout the evening as necessary. Thanks for joining us at 6.
Enjoy your evening, and we'll see you back here at 10.